Hi designer, welcome in a new design tutorial. Today we just start by downloading Figma, resource, downloads, and then you can select a desktop app for Mac or for Windows. Now we just start with the software. There are search bar, recent, plugin, and drafts. Today we just start from the draft with new file by add new file, black canvas, create file, and then if you make double click, you can rename the file UI tutorial, and then we select for the ruler. We use Shift R to activate the ruler, and then with R, or we can select the rectangle tool. We make a new font, 414 on width and 896 from the height. Then with the control and the center of the mouse wheel, we zoom in and zoom out, and then we just start with C4 and select and press F to make white, and then with Ctrl GA we make a group selection, or you can also with the right click of the mouse and then group selection, and then frame selection, Ctrl Alt J. Then we open the layer and we select the rectangle and we make the edge, corners, radius, edge, their border 40. And then we add the stroke we make 7, and we put outside, and then we select the F, we change again with a purple, something similar like this, and then from the stroke we put F to make white. Now we add a new rectangle by selecting here or R, and we make 108, 108, and then we put below, and then with shift by selecting frame 1, with shift we drag here, and then with the left hand side we put on the center, and then we select the rectangle and we pick the same color, and then as fill we put 94, and then we just start with making a new text with a logo. So press T or select T, we make donuts. As font we can change here, or we can type Montserrat, we use Montserrat, and we make bold, and then fill with white, F, and then we put the size to 20, and then we drag with shift from to left, and then with Alt you can see all the parameters or the stats, and we put 40 on the top, and on the left we put 30. And then we just start by pressing here the F, and we go to plugin, browser or plugin, and then after we wait the loading, we put Iconify here, and we install. I already installed, and then we go to this tab, and then we put Iconify, and then we search for donut and use this one, import icon, and then with Shift and Alt we reduce the donut. Only Alt constrain the donuts, and with Shift you can drag and drop the donuts. Use both here, and then Shift on the donuts, and the donuts we select all by from this, and Control A to select all, and Control J to make a group. And then put aside, delete this one by counts or delete, put the group inside the frame, and then make 30 by 40, and then here we make 45 and 5 from the left, and we make this logo, and then we use again Iconify. We put menu, and then we select which one we like. I select this one, then import icon, it import as SVG, then this one put outside the frame, again delete the frame, put inside the frame, and then we put the color to F of white, and then Shift Alt 28 for 20, and then with Shift we put from the right, and from the top we put 50. Now we just start changing again the color, making something more darker, and also on rectangle. And now we with Shift we put on the left side, and then just start creating the title. The title will be Taste Our Delicious Donuts, and then with fill F to white, and then put 50, and then drag on the left side. You can align by dragging a new line, and then we put like 60 from the top, and then we make a subtitle, Shift to put below, and then we type new recipe this here, and then we divide by 2, 25, and then we use semi-bold weight of font, and we put here to 94 to create high contrast and height visual hierarchy. We can put also 70. Now we just start with making, we just start by making a donuts. We can drag a donuts. You can find the link down below in the description, and then put on the center. Can be like here, and then we just start by making little arrow from here. Select arrow or Shift on, and then making different side of arrow, and then F and 3, and 2, and then we use edit object, and then we put here on the half of the arrow, and then we use bend tool to create this effect. Now we just start by dragging a little more on down, also the arrow. Now just duplicate by Ctrl D and Shift, and then Alt to see that is on 30, and then we put all the ingredients contain less fat and are more genuine than past. Now this font we make 20, and this one we make 22, and then we put regular, then we put 80, and then we put the donut down below with Shift, also the arrow, and then we use again blend mode to create a good arrow, and then we put another test here with less fat, and we put the size of 18, and then with F white, like here, and then we drag a bit, we reduce the size of the arrow, and then we put the text here, and then just duplicate, and then we just make another one by rotate here, and here we put another text by duplicate, and then Shift from the right and Shift from the top, and then we make new recipe, and then we just start with another Ctrl J, and then Shift, and then rotate, and then just put another text, Ctrl D, Shift to the left, and then more genuine. Now we just put the text on the top, on the left, and yeah, we create a interface, and then we duplicate, we make Shift from the left, and then Shift from the bottom, more on the left, and then we remove the line. Now we just start making a description, so we delete the logo, we keep the menu here, and we add a new arrow from the back, so we just type arrow, and then we select a good arrow, maybe something similar to this, and then Shift from the top, Shift from the left, and then F as color. Now we just put the line here, the line here, okay, like this, put outside the frame, okay. Delete, inside the second frame, right here, and then we just make a rectangle. Now, just see the weight is 414, so we replicate 414, and then here we select independent corner, the top left, the top right, enter, and we make a part of subdivision. Then we put here, also here, and then we delete the title, then we change the color, we keep this, and then make lighter, and then we put the donuts here, and then we make a circle from this by the letter O, and then Alt and Shift together. We put below the donuts, then right here, and then we use white, and then we make a shadow, drop shadow, like 10, and then blur 20 or 15, and then we can shift the subtitle and the description, and then we connect and make prototype animation. From here, select this one, not this one, this one, through here to go on the other part of the phone, and then we make smart animate. So we make another frame by selecting only the rectangle, Ctrl Alt J, and then put on the top. Now put the frame here, and then we use this one, present. Just start from frame 1 to frame 2. We make on click, navigate to frame 2, smart animate, and then we present the frame. With that, we make all the zoom, and then on click, go here. Now, from here, we select this to make like this, to return on the previous side. So goes here to here and create a smooth animation. And then we create different stats. We maintain the subtitle, create stats. And then we go on design side. Now select bold, this weight. We make 24, and then put on 100%. You can also make, you can also click 7 to make 70%, or 5 to make 50%, or 0 to make 100%. Now just make here, and then we select the rectangle or R, and then drawing this bar stats, shift, okay, and then we make similar color as well as corner radius 15, and then duplicate, and then reduce, and the second, select the second, the rectangle 4, and go to F, and then put 60, and then maybe 70. From here, make maybe something similar to this, and then 20 maybe, and we group this one and this one with Ctrl and Ctrl J to make create a stats bar. Now shift to the down, and then shift to the top, and we put capital letter first. Now we make shift again, make another text by duplicate, and shift, make previous, and then put 14, and then drag a bit, and then drag also a bit. Now the resize we put below. Now we put another stats by duplicate, shift, and then shift, we delete the arrow, we delete another arrow, and we delete this arrow. Now we duplicate the layer, we use shift, and then we make now, and then on the first, the rectangle 5, we reduce the fat. And then we make 80% and 80%, and then we make a button here, or we can make another button by using auto layout, by making learn more, and then we put the font weight of bold, and then we make 20 as size, and then we make Shift A to create auto layout, and then fill, and it resize every time you put something more, or something less. Learn more, and then we put on the frame 2 here, and then we drag here, then we delete the other rectangle, and then we just start with this, and we put on the center right here, and then here, and then we put as color white, and as other color we put something near to purple, and then we make this as radius, and then we select all these file, stats, less fat, previous, now, and also the two stats, and then we drag like this. And then we can see from here Z to zoom out, and then if we could click on the animate, we can see the stats and previous more, and you can go back and try again, and it works. And we finish our simple UI, and we will see in the next video.